At B&D Chemical, my partner Daryl Haig and myself and his son supply a lot of the area farmers with their ag chemicals and nitrogen and fertilizer to their farms. And we've been selling NutriSphere now for 3 years, and most of our growers are utilizing the NutriSphere for surface applications where they're not incorporating it, or even if they are incorporating it, they are spraying it a few weeks ahead of planting. So they want something out there to protect it against the sunlight, and it's been doing good doing that. And guys really see the value in making sure that their nitrogen that they're spending their money on is staying in the field till they get it either incorporated or till rain will take it to the soil. That's where NutriSphere has really been fitting in well. About 90% of the nitrogen is surface applied, or at least a portion of it is, in our local area here. So the guys are very nervous about leaving it on top of the ground where the sunlight can, get at it. Every year our NutriSphere sales do grow somewhere in the neighborhood of about 50%. And I think that's going to probably continue because most guys that use it always come back and buy more. Very few guys come in and say, well, they didn't think it helped. Most of them are coming back in and they're doubling up their acres, or in some case they're going 100%. It's kind of a case-by-case situation with every guy how he's applying his nitrogen. But in general, I would say the sales every year do increase around 50%. A lot of our growers put this product in early in the season, and they do mix it with their chemicals. It mixes fine. There's never any issues. There's never a problem. It's easy on your spray equipment. They don't have any trouble mixing it. But about 95% of it is mixed with a herbicide, so there is no issues with that. We've had several growers cut their nitrogen rates from a standard use rate on bean stubble in this part of the world from 50 gallon to 45 gallon, and have seen actual increases in yields. And I think many of them will continue to mess with that rate until they get it down to where they're getting the most bang for their buck in their nitrogen application. And NutriSphere does fit in well with that because they are reducing the amount of nitrogen they are applying while still maintaining or gaining on their actual yield. Out on my own farm, we've used NutriSphere on basically every gallon of UAN that is applied out here. We surface apply about between 60 and 90 pounds on top of fall application of anhydrous ammonia, and we use it on about every acre and think it has a lot of value in holding the nitrogen there, because we are only applying a percentage of it versus what the fall applied total amount is. We have around 2,300 acres of corn and 800 acres of soybeans, so we are doing a lot of continuous corn in our rotation, and which does require a higher rate of total nitrogen applied. But with the NutriSphere, we are able to cut back our total amount of N that is applied in both situations, corn after soybeans and corn after corn. But the UAN that is applied out on the farm here is 95% surface applied, where the NutriSphere really fits well, keeping it from degrading in the sunlight before rainfall occurs to incorporate in the soil.